changes to come. Congo are making double change here. Ratri his way on. Salah will make his way on now as well. To replace Zamba. He's played his role remarkably well. CONGO will be the third change. And came off the bench to score in the first game, is coming on to replace the goal scorer in the second game. Musabu's off, and finally CONGO is on. Senegal are going to make a couple of changes here. Ngomma and Gay, all the two players who made their way off. And two attacking players, those wingers who can play as forwards, make their way onto the park. Look to hit. CONGO making a flying run down that far side flank. Picked up by both wear jersey number 8, going together, playing live. Okana tries his left from range, and the left flank fires well high of Mark Duke's goal. Players, he's immediately back on his feet. 13 minutes plus added time to play in this game. Senegal only on one genuine occasion come close to scoring. Had a couple of other efforts, including a Ngomma header on target. Libaske's driving run, weaving run, and forced to save out of Simon Samba. Best goal scoring chance for Senegal. Congo have had a few scoring chances of their own. Europe has been forced to make a couple of saves when he was beaten early on by Musabu's strike. Free kick Senegal. Cisse moves into an attacking position. It looks like Felix is standing over this. Samba tries to set a 3-player wall. Left-footed player, the 18-year-old from Agel, that was promoted to the Senegalese top flight a couple of seasons ago. Finished a very creditable 6th in the last last season, the club from Rufisque. Driven deep, a little too deep. Samba lets it go. No harm done. For the free kick from Felix. A little heavily hit. Suleiman Diallo looking to inspire his players to a comeback in the closing minutes. It was Congo. Found an equaliser just 4 minutes from time against Sudan in their opening game. Senegal are seeking something similar here. I know the competition is far from done. They claimed an opening day victory against Nigeria. But bear in mind, they lost their second group match and still went on to claim the title in Algeria 2 years ago. They lost 1-0 to Uganda. Co-hosts of this tournament with Kenya and indeed Tanzania. Chip forward. Sek looking to get on the end of it and does so here, just inside the 18-yard area now, looks to leave it behind. It's driven in dangerously as well by the substitute Ngomma. He still awaits his birthday later this month, turning 22. Pedro Fair, meanwhile, he deflected it out for the corner. And I can tell you that out of shot, the Senegal captain Cease is needing some medical attention again. It looks like his nose has begun to bleed again. He's down at the edge of his technical area. So Senegal have only 10 players on the park as they take this corner. It's gone deep toward the back post, kept alive, looking for an acrobatic finish. It's almost inadvertently run into his own player. Senior giant Moussa Cissé nearly came together. The chance is here and the chance is taken. Senegal find an equaliser and it's come from the unlikeliest of sources. The left back Joseph Layou's son strikes true. Senegal back in this tie as they find a light equaliser in Zanzibar City. For a moment it just seemed as if the scoring chance had gone. But they recovered, regrouped, reclaimed possession. And then squared the ball. Fonseca laid it into the path of the substitute Sek, who squared it. And while it was just in behind Cissé, Cissé that is, perfectly positioned, was the fullback Joseph Layou's son. Senegal are back on level terms. It's 1-1 in Zanzibar City. When they scored, would you believe, while the captain was off the field receiving medical attention. Senegal seemingly inspired. There's a call from the technical area to calm down, The way they're behaving, the way they're talking, and the way they're engaging with one another, it seems as if they believe they can win this here and now. Free kick Congo. Senegal, regardless of the result today, know they've got a group stage fixture against Sudan here next Tuesday. They do want to have already secured qualification. The final group stage match is against Nigeria in Dar es Salaam next Tuesday evening for Congo. Travel to the Tanzanian mainland. This from Seko's ball through. It's genuinely through. It's everybody before rolling out of play harmlessly on the far side. Goal kick it'll be. Botswana. Watching on, Senegal in the ascendancy here in the closing stages. They need to capitalise on that as well. Deep delivered toward the back post. Ngomma was waiting for the ball to reach him. It was nicely cleared. The ball eventually worked forward by the scorer in the first game in CONGO. He's going to get back with his captaincies. For some medical attention, that bandage is off the nose. Importantly to Senegal. Back on level terms in a game that they would have felt they must win. Forward. Tipo chases on, but he's left it behind. Again, the opportunity for Senegal. It's cleared by the captain, Itua. Fell sick. Down he goes. CONGO looked to hit on transition. He's back to Mark Diouf. It's in the final 5 minutes of the 90. Senegalese scorer. News stands over this. Samba watchful. Free kick is from a long way out. It'll be heading towards the awaiting Senegalese players. And there are some tall players in the area. Ball scrambling. The lunge, it's still alive, and the header into the side netting from the defender, Senejai. Abubakar Sarr on the end of a ball earlier, as it fell into a pocket of space. Samba scrambled to get there, couldn't get there. Sarr reaching, was unable to, and then eventually Jai to end the passage of play with a header that was wide. Much to the disappointment of Amadou Koli, one of the Agel players watching on. He's a fullback by trade. Plays his right back, Layous, the left back, who's scored for Senegal. To the corner it goes. Signed for Jara from Pekin a couple of years ago. Played with the reigning league champions as they claimed the title this year. Jara. The first league title since 2018. Delivery, looking crisp, but Stacker's got his head on the end of this. Here's the danger. Among those charging back. I think Ngomma he's tried the long range shot. Beaten late in this game. Change is going to be made. It's the fifth and final one for CONGO. Kanzuro makes way. The man on in his place, Grace Mabungu, the teenager from Oto, Dolisi born, where he won the league with Leopards in 2024. A few angry words directed at his left back, Atipo. The only player who's picked up a caution so far this game. I can tell you the medical attention continues for the Senegalese captain. He's having his nose re-bandaged, it seems. His blood continues to pour. We've hit the 90-minute mark in Zanzibar City. And I imagine there'll be a substantial amount of added time. Diouf. Free kick Senegal. Congo are conceding a few too many free kicks in and around their 18-yard area. Smith is looking to place it, but all the Congolese players are denying him the opportunity to place the ball, and the assistant referees have to make his way onto the park. 5 minutes of additional time. Is off to one side. Senegal in added time at the end of the 90, in the match they were aiming to win. Delivery in, viewed away of Pedro player, out for the throw into Senegal. Congo under pressure, and they hold on to claim a second consecutive point. Their dreams of advancing to the knockout stages are far from over if indeed they collect a point here. They hit on the counter, decent ball across, but grabbed on the edge of his area. Mark Diouf claims it only just ahead of Grace Mavungu. And the ball with the outside of the boot into the path of his fellow attacker. Congo have delivered some telling attacks from out wide. And indeed, on the triple cross. Sundu's early goal for Congo. Among the impressive moments of wide play. Senegal are well aware of. And that Diallo made note of just yesterday. Keeps it in play. More whipped in by Daudabar, but cleared by Tua. And get back to Mark Diouf outside his 18-yard area. Senegal pushing for a winner here, and they recognise that they're on top and looking to capitalise in behind the defensive line. Chico recovers, puts the ball to safety, throw in Senegal. Moussa Cissé takes quickly, Daudabar. Samba's come out. He hasn't got overly close to the ball. And the defence manages to see it clear, and now a free kick on the counter.